Ladies, welcome. Since I've had a trim and you're all queuing up outside anyway, I thought I'd use it as an opportunity to educate you on what to track surrounding the menstrual cycle. It should be done for at least a period of 3 to 6 months. Now it sounds like a long time before you should start kicking off a diet, but if you don't know what's going in your own body, and the symptoms around it, how do you know how to play around with it, to personalise and to suit you? Otherwise we're just making general guesses. I'm sure you all have a general awareness of your own body in terms of mood or whatever, but sometimes it can be hard to pinpoint why we feel a certain way on a certain day and what it's in relation to. And in terms of feeling, I don't mean emotionally necessarily. It can be like your stress, that is emotional, but stress, your response to recovery, your ability to train, your performance in and around the gym or whatever sport you may take up. So where to start? So first off, we're going to be obviously training performance, tracking training performance. So obviously this can be impacted by the time in your cycle that you're in, your luteal, your follicular phase, that sort of thing can have a massive impact on your ability to recover, and should dictate the form of exercise that you then perform during these phases. What other changes? Blood flow, so spine, light, mid, heavy flow, and necessarily why these changes could occur. By tracking all these things we could see why these changes might occur. Cervical fluid, I won't get into what that is, don't have to here, you can Google it yourself, you probably know what it is. But that can indicate where in the cycle you are, especially if you have a amenorrhea, which is basically you don't have a cycle, or it can show sort of there or thereabouts where you are in your cycle, even if it's not happening. Also checking basal body temperature, so that's just your body temperature on a daily basis. I know it sounds like a lot to track, but if you want a full sort of picture on yourself, which I believe we should all have, then it definitely helps, as in the second phase of your menstrual cycle, your body temperature does shift upwards, which is why you can see disturbances in sleep. That can also intertwine with when your ovulation occurs around day 14 on a typical cycle, but not everyone has a typical cycle of 28 days. We're all individuals here. I'm not a woman. You're a woman though. So yeah, we're all individuals. Treat everyone as an individual. I've got my nose down here, by the way. That's why I'm looking down. When ovulation occurs, dawn. Temperature, dawn. Well, bleeding when your bleeding starts and ends. And the symptoms surrounding it. So your emotional, how you're feeling in yourself, irritable, happy, etc. Your feelings around other people, whether it's more of an effort to talk to people, or you're very happy and airy-fairy, around people. Obviously, within a spectrum, we all have our spectrums within our emotional capacity. So yeah, they're the things that you probably want to be tracking. Give you a big window into yourself, creating some data around yourself, and then you know why you feeling the way you're feeling, and how to sort of mitigate that, work around yourself. So yeah, that's what I'd advise. And yeah. So yeah, you're welcome, basically. You're welcome. Yeah, I think that's it. Well, girls, you've been fully treated visually. Watch your ears. Listen. You've been treated to visual stimulation, auditory stimulation, and mental stimulation today. What more do you want? Honestly. Anyway, girls, have a lovely Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, whatever day you're watching. Hope you will. I'm looking extremely well, so you've been blessed. Alright. It's been nice talking to you. Bye bye.